making Espagueti Verde. Did I say that right? It felt weird when it came out. I'm making green spaghetti. There's been some debate in the comment section whether or not green spaghetti is in fact a Mexican dish. But the way I see it is, they can argue while we eat. This is how I make it. First, I have a pot of water on the stove boiling, getting ready for the pasta. Next, I'm gonna prep my poblano peppers. I have 3 here. I'm gonna cut out the top of the pepper to remove the stem and the seeds. Like that. Some people prefer to do this step after they've cooked the peppers. That's fine too, if you want to do it like that. Now I'm gonna go put these in my air fryer on 400 degrees for about 10 minutes. The poblanos are in the air fryer. I'm gonna work on the sauce. So I have about 1 tablespoon of butter. I'm adding in that half of an onion that I roughly chopped. And I'm also gonna add in my 2 whole garlic. Here you can see that they've begun to brown around the edges. These are done enough for me. I'm going to take this off of the heat now. So I ended up cooking the poblanos in the air fryer for 15 minutes, not 10. Sorry about that. Now, traditionally, this would be the point where you would peel the skin off of the poblanos. But I will not be doing that today because I have a high-powered blender. I don't need to do that. If your blender is not a high-powered blender, you will probably need to put these in a bag for like 15-20 minutes and then go through the process of peeling them because you wouldn't want the texture of the chili skin. See, well, I didn't even steam these in a bag and it's coming off, so maybe you wouldn't need to, but I'm not gonna do it. I don't see the point. In the blender, already put the onion and the garlic in the blender. I forgot to show you that part. So now I'm gonna add a 8-ounce package of cream cheese, as well as 1/4 cup of sour cream. You can also use Mexican crema, but I don't have any right now. So I'm also going to be adding a pretty good amount of cilantro. Add the chicken bouillon powder and my white pepper. If you don't like chicken bouillon, don't add it, just add salt. And I reserved aside 1/4 cup of the pasta water. So I'm going to add that in. We may need more. It's kind of just like blend it up and see what your consistency is like. Now I'm just going to blend this up. Okay, now it's time to taste for seasoning. See if it needs any more salt. I'm gonna go with salt instead of more chicken bouillon. I'm also gonna add more cilantro. Also, a jalapeno would be really good in here, but I'm afraid that if I add that, then my children will not even attempt to eat it. So this recipe is not a bunch of rules, it's more like guidelines. So here are the ingredients, add how much of whatever you want. I know I didn't mention this in the ingredients earlier, and that's because I don't see anybody else adding this, but personally, I think that adding just a little bit of lime would do wonders for it. This is a really hard lime. I'm gonna season my water with this complete seasoning by Badia. This is optional, but I think it adds like a little extra flavor to the pasta. Pour in the sauce. Now I'm going to add the pasta back in.